Okay, welcome everyone to this episode of ForageCraft. So in this episode, we're going to be heading off to the flower forest, which I found a while ago. We're going to be building a flower farm. We're going to do a tutorial on just how to build this individual segments, because I can do that while I'm away from... Okay, so I'm here. I'm gonna spend, so I think I'm gonna put the mansion and farms on this cliff edge here, because this is where the flower forest mainly is. I was over here a while ago looking for bees and flowers, so I'm gonna spend a few minutes clearing out these trees and making a flat area, making sure it's all lit up well, and then I'll bring you guys back when I have that done, and then yeah, we'll get right down into the tutorial part. So I'll see you guys in a second when I have this area cleaned up. Okay, so welcome back. So I have built one functioning model. This is basically just a slightly modified version of the moss farm, which I built before in a previous episode, but I'll be giving you guys a tutorial. I used Pixel Riff's design and then I modified it slightly to fit my needs because yeah, bone meal on grass works differently than bone meal on moss. So in the other design, the dispenser is where that observer is on a block sitting right in front of it, right here. And that it works fine with moss because moss will spread that way. But when you bone meal a block that's up on grass, it doesn't want to go as far down a level or up a level. So it's best to have it on a flat surface. So I have it down at this underneath the surface here, bone mealing the rest. I have the collection system here, the water, the repeater timer, as well as the redstone clock, and the bone meal input, because redstone can be placed on hoppers, which is amazing. And we have all that. So I'm just gonna walk you guys through. I already have part of the base just so I can like more easily move around, and I just thought it would be easier to work with. But yeah, so let's get right down to this. So you're gonna need 3 dispensers per unit. I'm gonna be making 3 more units after this, at least. I'm gonna see what flowers get produced. I'm mostly looking for corn flowers and like some of the other colors of tulips, but so far from the one I had it running for a little bit, it produced mostly white and orange, which is fine. But I was hoping for some of the pink, the red, and some of the other tulips, so I can have them as decorative blocks, maybe some dandelions and azure bluettes, and the cornflowers specifically so I can get lots of blue dye easier than just having to buy a bunch of of lapis from villagers, because that's obnoxious. So you can do your collection system however you want. I'm just gonna put in these hoppers like this, so that if it ends up getting clogged, it'll just all get pumped out so it has a little more storage space. Then yeah, so so you can double up with the timers. It might be a good idea to do that for units that are snug up next to each other using the same wall, but that's entirely up to you. See, I don't know, maybe I should modify this, or I don't know. Since these are going to be snug up next to each other, I'm not 100% sure, but for now we're just going to put in these here. You need to put water in each of those. I'm going to do that after, just because, yeah. And then let's see, so I don't know how to narrate one of these. It's been a long time. Let's see. The observer, which is there, to be facing like so, and then I need the dispenser into that grass block like that, if I can see the end of it. Yeah, okay, there we go, got that right. I'm just gonna pillar up here then we have that. Then we can break this block here. I don't know why I put that in there, but then you can do this, that, and then you can have your collection system set in, go into it, so you can have the bone meal from whatever seeds or other flowers you don't want just put directly into that, like so. Then we'll put just some normal building blocks around here, like so. And then, let's see here. And then we're gonna put... Wait, that's the wrong way. Oh, forgot this needs to be one block further back. That's fine. Yeah, we're putting in. Three. And one, and you want to make sure these are on max tick so that they time correctly, so it doesn't like activate the water early or late or too late, so it's like minimizing. So this is for maximum productivity with the bone meal. So it activates the fastest and the best this way. And then we're gonna put this here. We have these like so, and then we have this here on first tick. Yeah, okay. Like so. And then that's basically the dispenser mechanism. You can put in walls like this, or you can do some other fancy thing to make it look a little prettier. Yeah, so actually, I had a thought I might modify this later and I'll figure it out and show you guys, but for now I'm just building the farm. Just building the farm time. Okay, down here, now we're down here. So, build out. Can't leave it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then on top of that one, we're going to want to put one note block. This is a hopper clock, so you need 4. Is it 4 or 5? It's 6 blocks, yeah. 5, 6. And then you put the note block there. I jumped over, didn't I? Yes, I did. Put your observer facing into that like so. If I can get back up on top, that's where I'm supposed to be. Lag. I don't know why it's so laggy. I'm so far away from base right now. It's just like, server can't handle it. Okay. And we need the comparators facing like so and like so. A block here, redstone dust on top of that, and the note block. And then you can put in 2 hoppers like so. And like so. And then you take your 2 sticky pistons and put them on here against the redstone like so. And then you put 5 items. I'm just going to use stone bricks because that's what I have easy access to in the hoppers. And then you can not do that. You place the redstone first and then put in the 5 items. And then it moves like this. Oh, and then you can hook up the repeater like so. And it should send all that. Yeah, it just sends it through the system like so. And then it'll activate the bone meal like that. And then, yeah, I'm gonna just disconnect that for now. And then, yeah, so that's basically the farm. You can also deactivate the clock by putting a lever there and just sort of putting that there, so I can leave this be for now. So that's basically that on the farm. So if you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. It is not the most efficient farm, but it's significantly quieter than one that has like a piston shaker machine, which most other flower farms use. It's not quite as efficient, but it's at least good enough that it's more quiet and sleek and just sort of is more headphone friendly, I guess. So this farm is a little bit more like that. It's not the most efficient, but it should serve the purposes of pretty much any farm, at least for just sort of AFK or other in loaded areas, and it'll activate work by itself, and it is self-feeding if you have the output hooked up to a composter, so it'll feed itself, and you can put in some sort of item filter to filter out the ones you want, or just filter out the seeds, just so you have that. And then yeah, that's basically that. So I'm going to just build the rest of these and then figure out what I want to do with the timer mechanism, or just like whatever with that, and figure out what I want to do with the timer, and then yeah, I'll bring you guys back when I have that done, and then we'll move on to other things. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so welcome back. So unfortunately I was not able to fit 5 in here, but I moved them over, so now I have 4. Instead, they're each running all the bone meal. We have the auto sorters down here with each of the different flower types that I have, and the first one we have for seeds over here, which they're automatically being put into the composter and sent back up into the system to feed it. Yeah, I might add another composting system at the end over here for overflow, just so I can get that in, and then, but yeah. And then I also, because this only produces like 6 of the many different types of flowers, I added in this one over here, so now I get the azure bluettes and the dandelions as well. I get both of those in this system, as well as red tulips, and I have them sorting over here. And yeah, both of which are going to be foundations for buildings. We're going to put the bee farm on top of this one in a cosmetic looking room. It's going to be a large scale bee farm on top of the foundation here, and over here we're going to put the house itself on top of that. And yeah, so I'm going to just because it's still really laggy even out here, so I'm not going to be doing any building montages, at least for a while, just because I don't want to deal with it. So I'm just going to build the foundation, and then build the foundations and make it look all pretty, and then I'll bring you guys back when I have that done, and then we'll end off the episode there, and then next episode we'll do the bee farm, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in a second when I have the foundations built. Okay, so welcome back. So I've done quite a bit of work on the foundation, and I'm going to leave it where it is for this episode. We've done a bit of work on the outside, and not too much work on the inside, but I added a couple things because, yeah. So we have a couple ways in. Got some stairs on this side. Added some extra pipes. So I noticed the pipes are getting clogged up, so I decided to add filters for seeds to just sort of get them out of the system faster, if at all possible, so it doesn't clog up as much. So I added one after each farm on this one. The other one doesn't seem to have that issue because it's only 2. And then I just sort of filtered it back in. I don't remember if I put this here already, but I added an extra pipe with another composter for overflow at the end, in case any of the flowers get like completely filled. I added an AFK fissure over here, and I have the front porch, I guess, up here, and then I have a lower ground entrance over here, and this side I might need to add the additional composter system over here, but I'm not 100% sure, but it's basically the same except the floor is different. And there's not as much walking space around, but that's fine. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos and series. Hope to see you in the next episode where we build a larger scale bee farm so I have a good source of honey and beeswax. So for possible construction projects, either for candles or just for straight up beeswax and honey. And then, yeah, we'll be building that on top of this one next episode. And then the episode after that, we'll be working on just a house. A nice change of pace. And just putting up a house over here. Just why not? And yeah, I guess hope to see you in the next episode. Bye.